Oh. Hi there, friends. I hope you remember to cover your coughs and sneezes. I just wanted to let you know about our friend Gerald. Gerald has a problem. He thinks that pigs make him sneeze. Ugh, poor Gerald. And who is Gerald's best friend? Do you remember? She's a pig. So he thinks he is now allergic to his best friend. If you are allergic to something, let's pause and clarify that word. So to clarify that word, if you're allergic, it means it makes means that you have a reaction to it that's not good for your body. So if you're allergic to bee stings, if a bee stings you, you might get hives and swell up and not feel well. My dad, he's allergic to peanut butter, and so if he eats anything that has peanut butter in him, he'll taste it and he'll spit it out as fast as he can, because if he keeps eating it, it would kill him. So Piggy and Gerald being allergic to pigs would mean that he couldn't be with his best friend anymore. So he's feeling pretty concerned about that. Let's read and see if he is right or if he might be mistaken. So pigs make me sneeze. This is the 10th book that Mo Willems wrote in the Elephant and Piggy series. And you can see from these pictures that Gerald is doing a lot of sneezing. He's going, ha, 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 choo, ha, choo, ha, choo. And I hope he remembers to cover his cough and sneeze. So here's Gerald, and here is Piggy. And Piggy is like, what? Me? She's pointing to herself. She's a little bit concerned because Gerald, her best friend, is accusing her. He says, pigs make me sneeze. So he's blaming her for all of the coughing that he's been doing. And you can see in the picture that Gerald has a tissue or a Kleenex in his hand so that I dropped my Kleenex on the floor. I need to pick it up so that he can cover his nose. That's really important so that all of the spit and the snot that's in your mouth and face area stays covered. And then as soon as you are done sneezing or coughing and you've covered that up, you want to take your tissue, throw it in the garbage, and then go wash your hands. That's super important so you don't spread germs. Okay. So here's Gerald. And it looks like Gerald starts the book in a good mood. He's feeling happy. And so is Piggy. Both of the friends are happy at the beginning of this story, and we're going to see how that changes. So Gerald does some cartwheels. She comes springing in and she says, Gerald! And Piggy has an invitation to a play date. She says, what do you want to do today? And Gerald, he's excited that his friend has asked him what he'd like to do, so he answers, I want And Piggy says, yes. A what? A ball? A swim? A hat? So Piggy, our friend Piggy, she's trying to figure out what could her friend possibly want. She's looking a little confused. She's like, meh. So she's thinking of things that they like to do together, that maybe that's what Gerald's going to say. Achoo! Oh my goodness, that was such a big sneeze that it knocked Piggy in the air and she's flying backwards and her ears are hanging down too. Sniff. Are you okay? Because now Piggy, you can see in the picture, she's got little stars above her head. She hit her head so hard. I do not know. Look at that nose and trunk on Gerald. So when we get a cold, I have a relatively normal size human nose, but can you imagine what it would be like to have an elephant nose and get a cold? And you have that much mucus and snot in your nose and boogers. Blech. I cannot stop Achoo! This time, Gerald made a better choice. So his previous sneezes, he got all of his germs all over Piggy. That wasn't very good. This time, though, instead of sneezing into his elbow, which is what I want you to do, Gerald sneezes straight up into the air, so at least the germs are going that way. I cannot stop sneezing. So here he is with the tissue, and poor Piggy. Poor Piggy. She's got, like, it looks like a little mini tornado above her head from all of the spinning she's been doing because of Gerald's sneezes. And he says, oh no! So what zone do you think Gerald is in? He looks like he feels terrified. He's had a terrible idea. And based on the front cover, I think we can make a good prediction. We can be like Paula the predictor and make a prediction of what's gone wrong. He's going to tell us. He says, what if? What if? And look at Gerald's face. He's looking very concerned. What if pigs make me sneeze? And Piggy's like, what? We've been friends for like a lot of books now, and you just now are thinking I make you sneeze? Like, what? And then, oh no, Gerald, you're still not covering that cough. You're going to spread all of your germs to Piggy. Piggy is all the way off the page. We can't even see her feet. That's how far she's gone up. Oh my goodness. And now Piggy has a suggestion for her best friend. What if you tried to sneeze more softly? You can tell even Piggy's speech bubble is kind of like a tornado now. Her brain is just all squished around because she's been thrown in the air so many times by all of Gerald's sneezing. And Gerald says, oh, sorry. He recognizes that he's not been a very good friend. But now he's back to being concerned about himself. But if pigs do make me sneeze, and then he has the moment of realization where he recognizes what this means for their friendship. If he's allergic to pigs, can he be by his best friend? She's a pig. He says, then I cannot be near you. So they can't be together. If she's the cause of his sneezing, they can't be friends anymore. Or they might have to do things remotely like we are right now through YouTube. They might have to do web chats. And that's just not the same as being together in person. And now Gerald feels really upset. Then we cannot be friends. Then we must be apart forever. So he feels like this thing, this situation where he's allergic to Piggy, it's going to go on forever and ever and ever. And that makes him so upset that he's starting to cry. And Piggy's just scratching her head. She's a little confused. Like, really, Gerald? Are you sure? And she says, but Gerald, and look at Gerald. His eyes are filled with tears. You can see underneath his glasses that there's lots and lots of tears. And some of the tears are falling down his gray cheek. And then he tells her, no, do not speak. It is too late. But it's not too late for us. We can still hear the story. Ha, ha, ha! This time, Piggy's taken cover. She's got her arms in front of her face. She does not want to get all of Gerald's germs all over her. Look at what Piggy's doing now. So right now with the COVID epidemic, we're supposed to wear face masks. And so Piggy wants to protect herself from all of Gerald's germs. And so instead of a face mask, she's wearing a helmet. So her whole head is covered. She doesn't want all of Gerald's germs. She's like, nope, that's not what I want. Goodbye. Goodbye. Gerald. So now Gerald, he's walking away and he's crying. He feels pretty sad, but who is he going to meet? I want you to look closely at this cat. This is a cat, but can you tell what her job is? I want you to look at what she has around her neck. This is called a stethoscope. And a stethoscope is something that doctors use to listen to your heart and to your lungs to see if you're healthy and if you're breathing right and if everything inside of your chest is doing well. And so this is a doctor. And when she sees Gerald come, she realizes that he is experiencing a problem and maybe she can help him solve it. So Gerald was just going to walk by her. He wasn't going to ask for help. But then the cat, who's the doctor, asks Gerald a question. She says, "Are you okay, Gerald?" "No, I am not okay, Dr. Cat." So when you are in the blue zone, it's a really good idea to ask your family and your friends for help. And so Gerald thinks this is a problem that simply cannot be solved. He's feeling pretty hopeless. He's thinking that there's nothing he can do. He can't see his best friend anymore, and so he's pretty sad. But the doctor, she's not going to just think that that's the end of the story. The doctor has an idea. She's going to see if there might be another reason that Gerald's sneezing so much. So she gets out her stethoscope and she puts the stethoscope on Gerald's chest and she feels it. And then as she's trying to examine him, Gerald's not the very best patient. He says, "Pigs make me sneeze!" Oh my goodness. So loud. Did you see what he did to his friend's tail? He startled her so badly by his screaming that her tail is all bristled out and her hairs are standing on end. And if I was the cat, I might think, "Oh, Gerald, I don't want to be with you when you're like this." But Dr. Cat is a professional, and so she is going to do her very best to help Gerald. And now Piggy is on Gerald's mind, and he's going to tell Dr. Cat why that's the problem. He says, "And Piggy is a pig." So like I told you, he thinks that his best friend Piggy is somebody he's now allergic to. And that means he can't see her anymore. But the doctor's not done. "Piggy is also my best friend." Right now, do you see what Dr. Cat is putting in Gerald's mouth? This is called a thermometer. And a thermometer is something that doctors and your parents use. And there's some that go in your mouth and some are scanners that go across your forehead. And what they do is they tell your parents or the doctor how hot you are. And humans, we generally run like 98 or so degrees, but if you have a hotter temperature that's a bigger number that goes above our hundreds chart, so like 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, that means you're really sick. And so she's checking his temperature to see, maybe Gerald, maybe you're not allergic, maybe you have a cold. And so then he says, "Ah!" And he sneezes so loudly that it knocks off Dr. Cat and the thermometer. And Gerald, he says, "Great. Now cats make me sneeze too." So he thinks he's allergic to pigs, number one, and now he also thinks that he's allergic to cats. And he feels so badly about this that he lands on the ground, thud, and he puts his hands over his eyes. So sometimes when you're feeling very sad, you might want to make yourself tight, like a little ball. And the cat looks at him, and she has the thermometer, and she has her stethoscope. And she says, "I do not think pigs make you sneeze. I do not think cats make you sneeze." She is going to clarify the situation for Gerald. He has been thinking since the beginning of this book that Piggy is the cause of his problem. And if Piggy is the one that's been making him sneeze, then he can't be with her anymore. But Dr. Cat has a good clarifying idea. She says that there is a different explanation for what's going on. She says, I think you have a cold. A cold? You are sick. It's that simple. Gerald, you're not allergic to Piggy. You just have a cold. I am sick! Oh, thank you, doctor. So normally I'm not excited to be sick, but Gerald thought that he couldn't see his best friend anymore because he was allergic. But if he just has a cold, that means that he will be able to see his best friend again, and probably pretty soon. So he hugs the cat. Now, if you are sick, should you hug people? No, because your body, when you're sick, it has lots of germs in your nose and in your mouth, and you don't want to share those germs with your friends and your family and the doctor. So probably as soon as he leaves, Dr. Cat is going to take a bath. So now, where do you think, I'd like you to make a prediction, where do you think Gerald is going to go? Now that he knows that he just has a cold and he's not allergic to Piggy, who do you think he would like to tell that news to? Piggy! Piggy! Great news! I have a cold! Good for you. What happened? Gerald gave his cold to Piggy because he didn't cover his germs. And now here is Piggy. She's wearing a cold or hot compress with water on her head. And she's snuggling with Nuffle Bunny. And so is the pigeon. And I cough so hard that all of my makeup is running down my face. So I better go clean that up. I hope you have a marvelous day and avoid getting sick. I love you.